What is going on, YouTube people? Neo Cards and Comics here. Today, gonna circle back to a topic we discussed last week about Fanatics / Tops being the ultimate market manipulators, I guess, if you want to say that. So I did that video where I talked about kind of the games that they played leading up to the release of Topps Chrome basketball. And I had quite a few shops and shop owners, associates, etc., reach out to me with some additional information that I found intriguing that I'm going to share with you all, boys and girls, today. So they initially, let's just recap very quickly. They put Topps Chrome basketball up for, I think it was around $250-ish pre-sale per box. Site crashed. Everyone went ballistic. Very limited supply put out. Drove FOMO, drove hype. Didn't put a lot onto the market. That immediately set this higher price on the resale market because people, they get the confirmed order, immediately start pre-selling those boxes on the secondary market. They then put it up on Fanatics for a drop and Topps website for a drop. In between that, they offer it to their direct accounts. Hey, do you want a case of Topps Chrome basketball? Would you like some Topps Chrome basketball? The best that I could get, and I can't get exact numbers, but basically it seems like that first round of, hey, would you like to purchase some Topps Chrome basketball from us, was somewhere between that $250 number that the pre-sale was and the $300 number, which is where they put it at on sale, not via the pre-sale. And secondary market prices were like 400-ish, I think, at that point in time. Now, the first round that they put out to shops and direct accounts, and I'm not talking about like the massive breakers or whatever, but just like your average everyday hobby shops, maybe slightly above average, was semi-limited, like a case or two, maybe. You know, not a ton of product, not just like order it blindly to the moon. It's like, here's a case or two. Then what do? They do the drops. Those sell out super. I don't know anyone that got freaking drops. After the drops sold out and no one got any there, the secondary market price jumped again to kind of what we see today. And this is post $1 million card being pulled. The 101 Super has been pulled. The 101 Super LeBron has been pulled. And small sample size theater, the box prices are still sitting at about $550, $560. But prior to this, prior to release day or around release day, I don't know the exact timing, Topps basically reached back out to shops like they do and said, hey, we have a second round we would like to offer you. And this is what caused the catalyst of box prices to go up on the secondary market, in addition to the drops and whatnot. They come out with a second round of the shops. Hey, Topps Chrome seems to be hot. You want some more? Well, sure I do. Of course I do. Absolutely. I assume it's $300-ish again, right? Oh, no. Market price, $500-ish a box, give or take, is what shops got offered for round 2 from Topps for direct accounts, breakers, etc. You want some more? Market price, $500. That news came out, and then that jumped the secondary market prices to where they are today, in conjunction with the other stuff that we discussed, because the dealers and the breakers got that information and were like, anything under $500 box is a steal. I'm grabbing it. Now, this is nothing new, to be fair. This is a tale as old as time. The difference now is it's Topps directly doing it. In the past, it would be the distributor. And that was what the Fanatics team saw when they got into cards. So wait, let me get this straight. I'm selling, let's just take the product out of it, whatever it is. I'm selling the box to the distributor for $100. The distributor is selling it to the shop for 150. The shop, because cards are crazy, is selling it on the secondary market, has dictated that the price for this thing is $400 a box. So the distributors got smart. They started holding inventory back, would release a little bit, chum the waters, if you will, jump the prices up. And then when the shops would go back to the distributor and say, hey, I need more, they would say, absolutely, it's reselling for $400 on the secondary market. We'll sell it to you for $350. Well, but it was $150 a week ago. What are you talking about? Yeah, market inflation. So this is nothing new. This has been going on in cards forever. For years now, this has been going on. The initial allotment do really well on, and then everyone starts price manipulating. What Fanatics saw when they purchased Topps and decided to get into cards was, wait a second. Why, as a manufacturer, are you leaving all that money on the table and letting the distributor eat that? Why is the distro, whose sole job it is basically just to deliver product, why are they making all that extra profit when we could just keep that for ourselves? This is exactly, what we all said they were going to do. And this is what they've done this with the releases throughout the year. Same thing happened with Bowman, multiple Bowman. Same things happen with Topps Chrome. This, like I said, this is not a new business practice, but it is interesting how this kind of affects the whole overall ecosystem of the sealed wax, the secondary market prices, the primary market prices. When's the best time to potentially purchase this stuff, whether you're looking to rip, flip, invest, whatever you want to call it, depending on what you like to do. I've had multiple shop owners tell me, multiple, if you want Topps product, almost always, especially if it's slightly hot at all, the best time to buy is when Topps does the pre-orders. It's almost always the cheapest that you're ever going to be able to get it. Because a lot of times, the pre-order price is less or about the same as what the shops have to pay for the product. So when you see that pre-order price, not always, but on a lot of product, that number is close to what the shops are paying for. And then the shops need to put their markup on it so they can actually keep the lights on. And once again, this is smart business. I'm not throwing shade in any way, shape, or form here. Like, Fanatics and Topps and the manufacturers in general, Panini included, I don't know. I guess they just didn't have the ability. I don't know why they didn't cut out distribution a long time ago. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. Why would you give them money if you could just deliver it yourself? Now, Fanatics has a lot bigger infrastructure. They're able to do that sort of thing. But you would think at one point in time, the manufacturers would have said, hey, let's invest in distributing this stuff ourselves and cut out the middleman, and we could just keep more profits in our pocket. Why are we letting them suck off our teat, basically, to just hand deliver the product? So Fanatics is doing exactly what we all thought they were going to do. But that is a big reason why you saw secondary market prices jump, because they jumped the price to shops to $500, and then all the product listed under $500 got immediately gobbled up. Now, they also, in my opinion, played a little games with the inventory management, specifically on this product, as we've discussed. They snuck a little bit out on the pre-order. They snuck a little bit more out with the drops. They gave a limited drop to the shops and then had more ready for the shops once the secondary market did its thing. And then once the secondary market, us, because we're degens, go crazy for this nonsense, chasing Wemby autos, it drives the prices up. And then that allows them to go to the shops and say, well, hell, this thing's selling between $500 and $600 a box. $550, $575, $600. Dave and Adams has it on their website for $650. Yeah, you want to reload $500 a box. Then they all run out and gobble up anything under $500 and drive the price up. And then now here is where we sit. at 550, 565, 570 a box, give or take. And once again, this is post the superfractors being pulled. I saw some chatter too over the weekend, and I don't know that I 100% buy this. The narrative of, oh, the box prices are going to crash now that the 101s have been pulled. I don't think so. I really don't. A Victor Auto is selling for $2,000 to $3,000, actually like $2,500 to $3,000 raw. Just a base Victor Auto is going for close to $3K pretty steadily. So most people understand they don't realistically have a shot at hitting the 101 Super. You're just chasing a base Wemby. If you buy one box and hit the base Wemby, you could 5x your money. Now, is that going to happen? Probably not. Go watch my box opening video. I have one box left. I would be shocked if I open that thing. I am probably just going to end up selling it at some point in time. I'll probably take it to my next local show and see if someone's interested in it. But if anything, box prices have slightly crept up over the last couple of days. Now we'll see where things go. Like I said, small sample size. But I do believe that they did not, at least hobby boxes. Now, retail is going to be a whole different story. I don't know that they printed hobby boxes to the moon and back again. The retail checklist sucks, based off a quick glance. Go dig into that thing. There are autos in the retail checklist, but that feels way more watered down. As always, curious for your thoughts and comments down below on this. And like I said, this has been going on long before Fanatics came into the business. This now is just Fanatics doing it instead of the distribution doing it. So the model is essentially the same. The shops are getting held hostage by whoever controls the supply. Prior to Fanatics, it was distro. Post Fanatics, it's Fanatics controlling it themselves. And once again, that's smart business. Why should Fanatics sell it for $100 a box if the secondary market's selling at $500 a box or whatever it is? Take this product out of it. It just doesn't make sense. You got to up the price for the shops. Now, is there a middle ground that everyone can live happy? Could they have gone back to the shops and say, hey, 400, 450? I don't know. I don't know what the number is there that makes sense for everybody to kind of win in this thing. But it is what it is, I guess. Like I said before, I'm curious for your thoughts and comments down below. Everybody has a fantastic Labor Day. We'll catch you boys and girls on the next one. Peace.